Well, good evening. This is Professor Lewis with Week 6 edition of Introduction to Public Safety Administration. This week's edition is actually coming to you from Anchorage, Alaska, where I've been for the last few days teaching a National Fire Academy class. Great group of people, great place to be, and yeah, it's February, and yeah, it snowed, but it's a beautiful town and certainly had an opportunity there. So, where have you been since I've been gone? We certainly went through Week 5. We had discussions on policy modes and how they affect public safety administration. Also had a distinct opportunity to discuss privatization and how that affects it. Sometimes we move functions out of the government and move them into private industry, helps create jobs, and helps reduce the workload on the public safety organization. So good job in responding to the topics for the week that were in the discussion area, and I ask you that you continue that. Week 6, we move to a new topic. We certainly talk about some of the challenges in the workplace to public safety administration. Challenges dealing with a multi-generational workforce, gender, age, different cultures. Certainly our goal should be as the leaders in the public safety administration organization is to honor diversity in the workplace. That the workplace ought to be reflective of the community that we serve, and that we certainly honor and respect different ages, different cultures, different genders, different values and beliefs as we do that. We also look on the topic of ethics and how that affects it, and we're going to spend some time talking about the ethics in the discussion area, and need to think about that. What happens when we have an ethical issue? Or do we have the opportunity to turn them in, i.e., be a whistleblower? And should whistleblowers, be respected in the workplace? And they certainly should, because again, if we have bad actors, and many organizations have to deal with bad actors, there ought to be an opportunity to be able to be the whistleblower and turn these folks in. So that's kind of your reading assignments and the discussion assignments for this week. I want to spend a few minutes talking about your two papers. First, your essay paper. I have those submitted for those that did submit it. I think there's a few of them actually that are delinquent on that assignment, and we hope that at this point they've probably lost the letter grade credit because one letter late per day certainly affects that. I apologize for being unable to grade them. My travels to Alaska certainly put me a little bit behind. I actually got a free day tomorrow before I fly out of here in order to head out here tomorrow evening. So I'm hoping to spend some time on my desk here at the hotel room working on those papers tomorrow. So look for something else from me tomorrow. You also, in your Week 5 discussion, I asked that you proposed your topic to me for your executive briefing. I've gotten most of those. There's still a few of them out. I assume possibly by the time I get done here on Sunday night, most of those will come in, if not all of those. And I've given some pretty general guidance to kind of help you through there. Remember that your executive briefing is directed to a senior policymaker, and what you need to tell them in a brief paper, because they don't have a whole lot of time to read a book. They only want to read a couple pages. What is the problem that you're trying to address? How does it impact your organization? And what is your proposal? What are your solutions that are being recommended in order to address this within your agency? So look forward to continuing to get those papers. Those are short, those are easy, but again, you got to maybe do a little bit of research on your topic and certainly develop that paper. Remember that paper is due at the end of Week 7. So look for some additional feedback on your essay assignments. I got to read those and evaluate those, and certainly look for your assignments this week relative to challenges in the public safety workplace, and specifically on the topic of ethics. So this is Professor Lewis. I'm going to sign out from Anchorage, Alaska, and we'll see you in the discussion forums. Bye now.